Hi everyone, this is Murthy. Welcome to QA automation classes. So in the last class we have seen how can we pull the entire project from the remote repository and set it on our local machine, right? So this is what, if you see, we last class we pulled this repository from the remote and set it in our local. And if you see the log, we can see there are two branches now. There are two things here. One is the local, one is the remote, right? So in the local, we see we have a branch called master, and in the remote also, remote origin, we have a branch called master, right? So same master branch is there, one in the remote, one is in the local. Okay. So now today we are going to see what is a git fetch. Okay, so before that I'll quickly show you. This is already present in this location, right? After pulling this one, we have given the location. I'll just show you where exactly it is. Open in Explorer. If you go and see, okay, it is here, right? The entire project structure got created. So now let's see. We have to do a git fetch. What exactly is a git fetch? So fetch is something like you say when you say git fetch, right? So that time it will fetch all the changes from the remote repository. Okay, so and it will store those changes in a separate branch in our local repository. Okay, and mm, and there is one more command called as the git pull, right? And in case of the git pull will fetch the changes from the remote repository and merge with the current branch. So that's the difference between the git fetch and git pull. Okay, fetch will only get the code changes, but it will not merge. Okay, you will not see those changes immediately. If you want to see those changes, you have to merge it, or you can say git pull. Okay, or we have git update also. We'll be looking into those concepts shortly. Okay, so let's see how git fetch works. Okay, so let's go to our remote repository. This is our remote repository. Let's go to code. Okay, so we have these many lines over here. Like in the main class we have like fourth commit. After that we have, so now let's say someone else, like in a real-time project, so many developers or the so many estates will be working on a project, right? And everyone will be committing their changes to the remote repository. So suppose you already took the copy from the remote, you pulled, right? You pulled all those changes, you imported this project from the remote repository, and this is what you have as of now, right? But let's say someone else who already pulled this one and he made some changes and he committed those changes to the Git and pushed that changes to the remote repo. So let's say the remote repo is now got updated with the other person's change, right? So let's say I'll say system.out.println. I'll say this is the other person is committing this one. Let's say this is fetch example. Okay, so fetch example. Okay, so this new line got added. Maybe some code changes or new line has happened because of another person's code push to the master patch. Okay, so now here I'll say commit changes. Okay, so fetch example commit in remote. Okay, so this commit is there in the remote as of now, right? I'll say commit directly to master branch, commit changes. These are not good practices, but let's learn the concept, then I'll come up with the what are the practices we follow and how we do that. Okay. So now let's understand, like somebody else has committed some changes and pushed the changes to the branch master in the remote repository. So now the remote repository has this many changes, this many lines of code, right? And if you go to our master branch, okay, in local, you see this many changes are there, right? So fourth commit, third commit, whatever is there, up to fourth commit we have, right? Whatever that last commit what we saw, that is not there, right? So for that one we can do the fetch. Okay, so how to do the fetch? So fetch can be accessed in three ways. From here you can say you can do the fetch, right? And this is the first way. Second way is from here. I can show you. Let's go here, remote, remote. origin master. Okay, so here you can see, right, this is also fetch, right? And from the git, right? And this is update. Okay, this is update. Okay, so let's see, from here we can access page, from here also we can access page, we just now saw, right? So this is also page. So let's click on this page and let's try to see how exactly we can get that details, right? Or otherwise you can go and select this project, we have a git option over here, right? Okay, so here also you can see the page, right? Any three ways you can go, either from here, git, so you say fetch, or go to the git and say fetch, or here you go and say fetch, this is the fetch, right? So let's say we are going to do a fetch. Okay, so let's do it from here. So project, any point you can do, from anywhere you can do, let's say fetch. So if you say, it's saying fetching, so fetch successful. Fetch example commit in remote, this is what is the latest commit, right? So it says a different name there, that's okay. Okay, that also we can distinguish, right, who's the user in the smoothie htt at the user no reply github.com. Okay, this is even better, right? So this is smoothie ranjan. Okay, so now if you see, we have the latest commit that has been fetched to our that has been fetched. Okay, but can you see that fetched information, right? This is the last commit, latest commit information. If you see here, the fetch example, this line, is this line is coming here in our local? No. Why it is not coming? Because the fetch will fetch the details, but it will not update those to our local repository, right? It stores those changes in a separate branch or local repository. So now if you want to see those changes, right, you face something, now you want to see those changes, there are two ways you can see the changes, right? Either you can go with the first thing is, either you can go with the git pull. The git pull is like git fetch plus git merge, otherwise we can do a update, otherwise we can do a merge. There are three ways we can do. So let's go with the first. Yeah, we can go with the first, any of the option. So let's first go with the update. So now after the fetch is done, you can see there is a downside mark is there, arrow mark is there, right? So it shows, if you hover over it, it shows there are incoming commits, right? Because there is a commit on the remote, and that commit is not there in your local master. So in my local master, it is showing me to there are incoming commits, so you go ahead and update this one. That's what it is asking me. So here also, if you see, you will see there is something in the blue, it is pointing, right? So now here also you will see it is showing go and do the update, right? There are incoming changes. So now I click on this one, and there will be an option called as the update. So when you click on the update, so now fetching and updating and merging. Did you see there was a merging also, right? So what is happening here? If you see, it has updated, right? Whatever we have in the remote, that got updated in the local. If you see here, we got the that updated commit also, right? Fetch example. Let's go to the console and try to see what exactly happened here. Okay, so right, so first we did a fetch. Okay, after fetch is done, it to restore something, then it merged, right? Then it merged. So pull is nothing but the fetch plus merge, or update is nothing but the fetch plus merge, right? So first we fetch the changes from the remote, and then we merge it with our local changes, right? So that's how we are able to see the fetch here. So instead of doing that, there is another way we can do. Instead of updating, we can merge it and we can see the changes, right? So let's see how to do that. Let's go to the remote repository. Okay, so now I'll again edit this one. So fetch merge example, earlier one is a fetch update example. Okay, so fetch merge example. So this is the new thing that got updated. Let me copy this one, will give the same as the commit message. So commit changes. Okay, fetch merge example, remote, a remote master. Example, commit in remote master. Give some meaningful name, right? So now commit changes. So now this changes is done. Okay, so let's go to the IntelliJ. Let's go to the log. Okay, so now there has been one more commit on top of it. Okay, so again what we are going to do, we are going to do the git fetch. Okay, so when I did a git fetch, the fetch is successful. Okay, now again it will start showing there are some changes in the remote which is not available in your local, so you can update it, right? There are incoming commits, just update your project with those changes. But here instead of updating, last time we saw the update, right? So instead of updating we'll do a git merge, because that update also does the same thing. So I'll say git merge. Okay, so git merge into master. So what we are merging, we are merging into the master branch, our local master branch we are merging, and from the, this is the branch from where we are merging. Okay, so yeah, so we're merging from the git master, and from where we are merging, this is where we are merging from where. So this changes is there in origin slash master, this changes is coming from the remote master, right? This is a remote master, right? Remote master is updated with this one, right? So I'm going to merge into the master, the changes merge into the master from origin master. Okay, if I do that one, so to my local master I'm merging the changes from the remote master. If I say merge here, okay, if you see, one file updated in one commit. Okay, so and if you see here, fetch merge example commit, and here it got updated, our local master got updated with the merge, right? So now we saw like what is a fetch, and how exactly we got those changes to our local through update and through merge. Okay, those two concepts we saw, and in the next session we'll be looking specifically into the git pull. Okay, okay, so that's all to today's session, guys. If you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I would request you to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends so that they can also know about this git IntelliJ and they can learn these concepts. So this is all for the today's session, and tomorrow we'll continue on the git pull. Okay, thank you everyone.